Hello, I'm Sylvia Thompson and I'm the Dorado Promise Director, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Dorado Promise Scholarship. 10 years ago, a group was gathered in the old high school gym for an announcement, and we have no clue what that announcement was. The announcement was that thanks to Murphy Oil Corporation's $50 million gift, Dorado High School students from that point forward could go to college. The announcement was the Dorado Promise Scholarship. Now, 10 years later, we have Promise Scholars in so many states, from Maine to California. Have an awful lot right here in Arkansas. Public and private schools, we have them in Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas and Ohio. So our students go a variety of places. The Dorado Promise Scholarship is a tuition and fees scholarship, and we'll talk more about exactly what a scholarship is later on. But we want you to be able to take advantage of the Dorado Promise Scholarship. We want you to be an Dorado Promise Scholar. Let's talk about why you would go to college. It's very important to go to college in this day and age. There was a time that you could probably make a good living with only a high school education, but unfortunately that time is long past. What can you do with a college education? Well, it can be a 2 or 4-year degree. So you could be an associate and get an associate's degree in welding, or you could do something in the medical field with an RN. You could go on to a 4-year university and your options increase even more. You can study architecture or business, or go to pre-med so that you would do something like eventually go to law school or med school. All of those things. We have students who are studying a wide variety of interest in college. Engineering is a strong field these days too. The STEM fields are something you would look at. Anything to do with science, technology, engineering, and math. The arts as well. So there's all kinds of opportunities that open up to you if you go to college. And that's what the Dorado Promise is all about, is opening up those opportunities for you. When you graduate from Dorado High School, there's so many things that you can do with the Dorado Promise Scholarship. When we talk about the Dorado Promise Scholarship, you really need to understand what a college scholarship is. Now, if when you were in kindergarten through the 12th grade, you were in Dorado Public Schools, which meant that you didn't pay to go to school. You didn't pay for your books. You didn't pay for your teachers' salaries. You just attended school. That changes when you go to college. Once you graduate, you're going to have to pay for tuition and mandatory fees. You're going to have to pay for a place to live if you go off to college. So you're going to pay for a dorm room. All of those are college expenses. You have to pay for your school books. All of those make college inexpensive things to do. And that's what the Dorado Promise is here to do, is to help you with the cost of your college education. So what part does the Dorado Promise cover? It talks about tuition and mandatory fees, which is a large part of your college expenses. If you are eligible for 100% of the Dorado Promise, and you're going to, for example, an Arkansas public school, then the Promise is going to pay 100% of your tuition and mandatory fees. If you go to a private school, or if you go to a school that's out of the state, then we would pay the max tuition and fees that you could get if you stayed in Arkansas. Is that all the cost of college? No. You're still going to have room and board, books, but we're hoping that you're going to prepare yourself so that you can also be in line for other scholarships to help you with those expenses. So now, how much of the Promise are you going to be eligible for? Well, it strictly depends on how long you've been in the school district. If you've been here since kindergarten and you graduate from Dorado High School without ever leaving us, you're going to be eligible for 100% of the Promise, which means you'll get 100% of your tuition and fees paid. If you've been here less time, you get a little bit less. And basically, you have to be here all 4 years of high school to get the least amount the Promise pays, which will be 65% of your tuition and fees. So you want to stay here. Don't leave Dorado Public Schools. You want to be here because we are helping you prepare from the very beginning to graduate from Dorado High School and then to go on to college using the El Dorado Promise Scholarship. I want us to talk about what you can do as an El Dorado Public School student to be ready for the El Dorado Promise when you graduate. In your classroom and around in your school, you're going to see these posters all over the school. And it says, work hard, go to college, we promise. And that's exactly what it's all about. You need to come to school every day, be prepared, listen to your teachers, work hard at school, because that's what's going to make you successful when you graduate from high school and go on to college. You're going to have to work every single day. Every day of school is important, from kindergarten all the way to the 12th grade. So work hard, go to college, we promise, with the El Dorado Promise Scholarship. The El Dorado Promise will be 10 years old in January, and we've sent over 2,000 El Dorado High School graduates to college with the El Dorado Promise. And we want to send each and every one of you. The El Dorado Promise is here for you to take advantage of for now and in the future. And I want you to think about what you can do with the El Dorado Promise. What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What do you want to accomplish? Those hopes and dreams are going to take a college education, and the El Dorado Promise will be here for you and in the future to help you go to college. We have many exciting things planned for our 10th anniversary of the El Dorado Promise, a decade of the El Dorado Promise. And I want you, if you have any questions about the anniversary or about the promise itself, please feel free to reach out to your teachers, your principals, contact me at the high school. We are very excited about our 10-year celebration and really want you to be a big part of it.